People, if you're watching me, this is the first time I am using a PC to record what's on the screen for a video. So, guys, introduction. I have been playing My Singing Monsters, or MSM for short, since the, the early February, and until now, I'm still playing. And I have developed a lot in the game. So, My Singing Monsters is a game that you breed monsters to add to your island and to your collection and make it sing. And then you have a book of monsters where you keep track of what monsters you have in the island. But the way I got introduced to this island is Composer Island, where everyone used monsters to compose their own song and using their imagination. That's our Composer Islands. And what going to do today is show your journey throughout my time playing My Singing Monsters. Wherever I saw something interesting, I take a screenshot of whatever I found is interesting, and I have to eventually transport images into the PC because my phone ran out of space. So yeah, and before I do, let's jump in. My first ever screenshot is this inverted brick. I felt funny that unlike other decorations, the inverted brick can be stepped by other monsters. It can be planted below other decorations, and I found it funny until I found it's a tile type of decoration, which it's a tile. A tile. I don't really think of decorations unless it's a like of monsters. A monster like a monster like makes it produce coins faster. This inverted sprig the is a like of sugar bush, and yeah, hence this is my first screenshot. And my second screenshot, at this point I was level 21, and I was only done with the naturals with water island, and plus a rare sponge. I screenshot because I play something, I'm not sure if it's a decoration or not. I think it's a diamond mine because I'm sure that the 300 is the only decoration I bought aside from those small tidbits. This must be a diamond mine. Next up, let me tell first. When I got this game from February, I could have played a fiddle, except I didn't have a I didn't have Fairy Island yet. I can't buy. I didn't have enough coins to buy Fairy Island. So, hence, my first seasonal ever obtained is this Blabbit. It's the Blabbit. Here, this is the extravaganza or the Easter event. We have this rare toe jammer skin, which instead of orange and green, it's yellow and purple. And then there's a rare hibbity hop from Fairy Island, which is the alternative form to the common. We have the Blabbits and the extravaganza opening screen. I actually take this screenshot because of this down here that I found is interesting. Ethereum are such a separate family of elements: plasma, mage, shadow, crystal, and poison. At, at this point, I only know the what element is gas is. The bubbly chemistry kind of sigils. It's plasma. And shadow is what Grumpar's sigil stands for. It's a black ghost, which I'm not sure if it's a dark or a ghost type, which I brought this from Pokemon games. Amber Island exists in the same higher plane as Gold Island, but it's unclear which island is older. Well, I'm not sure what the higher plane is. Is it higher than natural islands? Did it stay higher than natural islands? Show of your star status with monitors unlocked at level 30. If you could remember, my level was at 20 something. I think it's 21. And the more levels, the more levels you get, the the more often that you, the more experience you need to grind before you get another level, which is I don't really mind of grinding experience. Still no luck getting an exclusive material. Don't give up. Another breeding bonanza promotion might be just around the corner. I don't think this is worth it. I don't think this is necessary. Okay, so first off, an ethereal is those plasma mech shadow crystal and poison one element monsters that you breed from the natural islands, except that they have 1% chance to hit the target, which a breeding bonanza will no. Getting getting an ethereal is 1%, pretty much getting a shiny Pokemon, but longer. And breeding bonanza promotions pretty much but bring up 500%, which is still still hard to get. And and in this image, if you're wondering, I've got a what do I got? It's an ethereal. It's a rebro. It's a common rebro. But if you can clearly focus, I was a little bit annoyed. I was a little bit annoyed. Rare Rift and common scuffs. I was not I was not intended to get an ethereal from this combination. This is the annoying part. I was desperately trying to get a gas back in Plant Island, and all intentionally without zapping, without an intention to wake up a wobbling. Oh, let me explain first about wobblins. A woblin is a resident of Wobbling Island, a totally separate island where instead of breeding monsters, you buy statues from the market to place in the island, open inventory to see what eggs it needs, and zap the eggs responsible for waking up the monster. And once you zap your first egg, a countdown starts. If you didn't fill up in time, it expires and you need to restart again. I I was trying to rally some scuffs and I got a reroll instead. Instead of waiting for 12 hours, I gotta wait 1 day, 12 hours.